Alright, now let's investigate this river. The water's just shouting there. Not shouting. The water's just shooting out of there, huh? Kind of like a river of souls. Spooky. The water's coming out of that cave pretty fast. It's almost like it's coming out of a pipe somewhere. One wrong step and it's into the rushing stream. I wonder where you'd end up. Water sources like this were often the cradle of ancient civilizations. Okay, let's see. Is there nothing else except in the dark path up ahead? Because it looks like it. I can't see anything up ahead through all of this darkness. I am certain the beginning lies just up ahead. We can't stop now! Well then stop talking, Luke. Oh wait, what? Have we not seen everything? Wait. Oh! Well, that was random. Hey, there's something under the water. It looks like a stone path. You're right, Maya, but it doesn't look safe to cross with that current. You don't think we could somehow raise those platforms up and use them to get across, do you? Well done, my boy. Hats off to you. It would seem we have discovered yet another puzzle. I believe these seals mentioned in the text are actually puzzles. Professor, would it be alright if I gave this puzzle a try? Espella doing a puzzle? Okay. No need to worry, Espella. The professor will get us across in no time. But I want to do my part and help out too. Please let me help out. I must repay your kindness! Espella. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout just now. Nothing suspicious about that or anything. No need to apologize. You've made your feelings quite clear, Espella, and for that, you have my thanks. Now then, we shall leave this puzzle to you. I know you will be successful. Okay. Thank you so much. I won't let you down, Professor. Well, that's weird. There are 3 large platforms leading across the river. Each platform is being weighed down by large pieces of stone. Moving a stone block to a platform will add additional weight and cause it to lower. Likewise, removing a stone block will cause the platform to rise. Use all the stone blocks to lower or raise the platforms so they are at an even height. Isn't that even enough? No. Isn't that even enough? No. Now that is even enough. Come on. Oh wait, there's some on the bottom. I didn't even notice that.
How exciting! Puzzle solving is a lot of fun, isn't it?
I should have gotten that sooner. That was stupid of me. Success! That's one seal cleared. Now the real challenge begins. Yeah, that was actually kind of easy. I shouldn't have struggled that much. But whatever, that's fine. We're all good. Amazing, Espella! You raised the platforms! I really didn't I? That was remarkable, Espella. Extremely well done. I knew you could do it, Espella. I knew you could do it, Espella. The civilization that once existed here must have been quite advanced, considering the mechanisms used on these platforms. I cannot help but wonder what became of them. I bet there will be a clue to that somewhere up ahead, Professor. Thump, thump, thump. So this must be the Seal of Despair. That does not sound very comforting at all. That's a long drop. You know, it's probably best we don't look down that bottomless pit. Not unless you want a one-way trip into darkness. As I thought, this too is a puzzle. Leave it to me, Professor! This bad boy is mine! Well now, it seems you've both gained some of Espella's spirit. In that case, how about you both tackle this puzzle together? I'm sure you two will solve it marvelously. Alright! Just leave it to us! Oh, well, let's just get right on to it. Don't investigate the room or anything. No problem at all. Okay, there's a bridge that is very uneven, and if you jump down this hole, it looks like you'll be going down a one-way ticket to Bottomless Pit Land. Isn't that a land that everyone wants to visit? Bottomless Pit Land. Where you can fly forever. And by fly, I mean fly with style. Shut up, Luke. There is a bridge to cross this crevice. Unfortunately, the pathway is cut off halfway through. It looks like pulling a set of levers can rotate the segments of the bridge. Rotate the segments to align the pathway and find a way across. Touch and slide the switches on the touch screen below to rotate the various pieces of the bridges. Rotate the piece and create a path across. Okay, sounds easy enough. You know what you just do? There you go, that's your bridge. Yeah, okay. Isn't that it?
Let's do it, Luke. Yes, we did it!
That was it? The last puzzle was harder than that! You did it! Let us press on! That was... oh, wow. We did it! We fixed the bridge! Now we can go on to the last seal! Okay, time to focus. Let's just keep staring straight ahead, and whatever you do, don't look down! And just make sure you don't go jumping around on that thing. I don't think my heart could take it. But Mr. Wright, it's really nice and sturdy. Look! Get that out, Luke! Seriously! You're gonna give me a heart attack! And I'm only 32! They're so full of energy, aren't they, Professor? That they are, Espella. Keeping our spirits up will bode well for our investigation. Come, the last seal is just up ahead. Yeah, no investigating or anything, just trudging forward. No hidden puzzles or anything, really?
This is the final one, right?
Indeed, the gates of destruction will open once the seal of sages is broken.
Now, the Seal of Sages doesn't sound too bad as Despair or Leviathan.
It seems our turn has come, Mr. Wright. Time to do it up.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I've been really looking forward to this, Professor. It's not like you were coming on to me or anything. Huh? Didn't exactly scream, I can't wait for this to do this puzzle, Nick. Would you hush up?
Hey, take a look at those two square recesses in that pedestal. It looks like they're there.
They're there. Yes, they're there.
For some purpose. I wonder what it could be.
This is a puzzle that cannot be solved by one person alone. I believe we must combine our strength if we are to have any hope of opening that door. How fitting that the final seal should present us with such a formidable challenge. Mr. Wright, I have no doubt that together we can solve this puzzle. Shall we begin?
I'm ready when you are, Professor. The Professor's a puzzle-solving expert. I just hope I don't slip up too much. Oh, no. You solved that one puzzle really well with your objections and stuff, too, with that turnabout puzzle.
Seal of the Sages.
A 60 out of 60. That's just what I want to see. There are There are 4 stone slabs and a pedestal with 2 recesses. Each stone slab has a different symbol. Place a slab in each recess and check to make the seal on the door light up. Each slab will reflect a different symbol onto the wall. Find the combination of slabs that will correctly light up the seal. Match the snake images to those on the wall. Touch the stone plates on the touchscreen below, and slide the stylus to move them. Lift the stylus to place them into one of the holes in the pedestal. Touch one of the edges of the plates, and slide the stylus to rotate them. When you have placed 2 plates into the holes, touch check to see if your answer is correct. Okay, let's see here. So, can I see this now? No. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing. It's not that one. Or is it? No. That's not it. That one is not... Wait. Okay, that one looks like that's it, actually. It's like this.
Yeah!
Hooray! Hooray, hooray!
Let's give it a shot. No objections.
No objections. Alright. Wonderful. You can now finally continue on to the deepest depths of the ruins. The ruins.
Did you hear that just now? The door's opening! Woo! Way to go! I knew you guys could do it! Whew! Glad we got past that one. I wonder what's on the other side of this door.
Indeed, it certainly is intriguing, Mr. Wright. We do not know what might await us on the other side of that door.
Yes, I just said that.
It's alright. I'm not scared. We've come so far and we must continue. We must find out what's behind all of this. Let's do it. Let's move forward.
I said that weirdly. And I even admit that. Then again, I'm horrible with female voices, and wow, it's very bright and blue in here.
This room.
It looks like a shrine of some sort. It certainly is beautiful. That light is almost unearthly. It seems quite unfitting that this place should be associated with destruction, doesn't it? It's not like the rest of the ruins at all. It's actually really well preserved.
Minus the fact that there's like, there's ruins behind you that look like they've fallen apart and vines everywhere and stuff.
I wonder if someone else came here before us. Come on, guys. I think we can relax a bit. Especially after that puzzle that almost made Nick pass out. You know, I honestly thought Espella would come charging at us the second we opened the door and all turn us all into frogs. Maya, you're starting to give me the creeps.
So it looks like Bezella's a no-show, huh?
I suggest we scour the room for any potential clues.
How about instead oh, so those other rooms were just fake rooms. That's what I'm getting the gist of. Okay, so let's look for some of these. Some of these. Number 2, and where is number 3? Number 3 is right there. Alright, now let's start scouring the room for real now. I want to look like... yeah, that's... I want to look at the water.
It seems the ceilings and pillars in this room are crumbling into the water. Let us hurry.
Oh, they've been doing that for centuries. Don't have to hurry.
There are flower petals floating on the water. They look like the flowers growing near the mansion outside.
Now that I think about it, this water is probably flowing in from the lake up on the surface.
The water is glowing so brightly. There's no need for torches here.
What, Luke doesn't have anything to say? Don't like the pretty freaking water? Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's go up the stairs!
These stairs just suddenly end. I've got it! They must be stairs to nowhere!
At least you're not talking about ladders.
I don't think that's it, Maya. It must have led to something, but to what?
It must have been something pretty important for them to build a room around it.
Quite true, Mr. Wright. There is little doubt that whatever once stood here was of the utmost importance.
Okay, now let's look at this. What's up with this pedestal? It looks a bit strange. It looks like something is missing.
It would appear something quite large once stood here, perhaps an object of worship.
Something large? Ah! Look up there! Above the shrine! What's that? It looks like there are marks all over the wall.
Whatever was on this pedestal must have been even larger than I originally thought.
It seems whatever it was, has been taken away for some reason. I wonder why.
The inscription on this stone plaque could perhaps offer us a clue, although I'm afraid the words in this inscription are somewhat ancient.
Well, you're an archaeologist, you figure it out. So you can't read what it says?
It would be quite different, a different story, if I were able to take this relic back to London for analysis.
Oh, kind of like that crime scene investigation sort of stuff.
As it stands now, however, I may only be able to decipher a portion of it.
Oh, a portion's better than nothing.
Really, Professor? What does it say?
It seems as if the previous inhabitants of these ruins were responsible for this inscription, while the inscription itself would appear to provide yet another mystery to be solved. Allow me to read it out loud. The former inhabitants of these ruins created a bell out of pure silver as a tribute to the gods they worshipped here.
So they made a giant silver bell. That's actually pretty impressive. That bell tower?
However, when the bell was rung, it did not summon a god, but instead an evil demon.
Could the alchemist have known something about this? Because he seemed kind of stunned when he saw the bell.
This evil demon brought upon this world a great catastrophe, causing considerable damage to the land.
Did you say a great catastrophe? What could have happened?
Those that survived the incident dubbed it the Bell of Ruin and sealed it within this very room,
which is not here anymore, and more than likely could be in that bell tower.
They say. They then fled in fear of the curse placed upon this land by the demon. The inscription contains one final warning. To those who have gained entry into this sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the bell of ruin. That is as much as I can gather.
You pretty much gathered a lot of information for not that much deciphering.
I believe the object that was removed from this shrine was the very bell of ruin mentioned in the inscription.
Professor, could this have anything to do with Espella?
I cannot say for sure, Luke. After all, demons and witches are two very different concepts. However, perhaps this is a chance that the two are connected in origin through this legend.
Learned about the Bell of Ruin. Well, that's a random fact to be given to me. Haven't learned any facts like that. Can I use it like Edgeworth? And say, wait, I can point that out as a contradiction or something. Origin, Professor?
Think back to what was written. What followed the great catastrophe?
You must mean the curse placed upon this land part, right?
I imagine that whenever the bell was rung, it must have summoned something.
What sort of curse could that have been? And what was this great catastrophe brought upon by the demon? Wait, could it be? fire that destroyed the entire town?
Remember.
Huh? Huh? Espella, what's wrong? Your eyes! No. No, nothing's wrong. Are you sure? You don't have to put on a brave face for us. Tell us if you're not feeling good, okay? Yes, of course. But this still has me wondering, what exactly was the catastrophe that happened a long time ago? I can only think of one thing in Labyrinthia that could be called a catastrophe. The legendary fire.
Of course, both the Bell of Ruin and the legend of Bezella must be.
Espella, are you absolutely sure you're feeling okay? Your face has gone really pale.
The legendary fire.
Do you remember now, Espella?
Who are you?
Allow me to remind you of who and what you truly are. And what you did so many years ago.
What I did? Espella, are you all right? I am. That's right. I am Espella, the great witch Espella. Espella!
And so it has begun.
It was like Espella wasn't herself anymore. Almost as if she was possessed. She kept murmuring, "I'm the great witch Bezella," over and over and over again. She took off running and we tried to calm her down. We tried going after her, but she lost us. We searched everywhere for her, the ruins, the forest, but there was no sign of her, no matter where we looked. We thought she might have returned to town, and if she did, the knights would be sure to catch her and drag her back to that terrifying courtroom. Needless to say, we went back to town straight away to search for her. And then, without warning, Labyrinthia was hit by a heavy rainstorm. There was an ominous silence over the entire town square. The only thing I could hear was the rain. We didn't know it at the time, but that rain, it was a sign of the terrible things that were to come.